Hi Aries, welcome into your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of January 2023. I do want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but I do want to remind you, as always, this is general for your month, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And I do more than appreciate in advance you hitting that like button, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel if you haven't joined this Aries tribe already. But I did pre-pull 3 cards to begin. One of which, as you can see here, is the overall energy from the Tarot of Dreams for your month. And then I pulled 2 oracle cards, which we'll speak upon in a moment. But your overall energy, overall tarot, is the 9 of Coins, aka the 9 of Pentacles. So I really do feel a sense of, naturally, given you're an Aries, an independence, a boldness about your energy, and a likable way about how you create, develop, and in what you wrap oneself up with career-wise, okay, and choice-wise. But I just feel like there are a lot of entrepreneurs drawn to this reading, or you're just destined to be an entrepreneur at some point along your path moving forward. And I feel like Spirit's saying that any changes you have made recently to your business, or to the way you produce and develop for your job, accomplish for your job, and any changes you come to terms with or just implement throughout this specific month to begin the year, on point, okay? There's a focus on your intuition. You could be predictive in nature, naturally, with the pendulum card being one of your oracles. But first and foremost, let's speak upon the ornaments card. I do feel they're saying a dazzling way about your energy and how you present something, drawing people in, I feel the need to say. And I feel like there's a focus on you attracting in what you need the most at this time, and potentially the attention of one, if not multiple people of importance, who have potentially could have connections, okay? But look at that, the ornaments card talking about extra money, okay? And potentially for some of you drawn to the reading, an investment that's maturing for you. Now, this could be something you put your money towards, or multiple situations, right? I'm hearing loan approval on a side note, but for a lot of you, I feel like this is a project, a hobby, a job, or did I say business already? Where you've invested a lot of time, energy, resources, right? I'm hearing blood, sweat, and tears, and now it's paying off for you, okay? And they're saying, and now it's time to celebrate. It's this vibe where you strategically get something accomplished, right? Finish a project, record something, create something, check it off your to-do list, and then you throw it out there, throw it out into the universe. Bear with me as I space out a bit. And then you can celebrate, okay? Then, or you can take care of other matters, right? Move on to personal matters, or just, do you see what I'm saying? I feel like it's a very buckling down strategically, all the meanwhile kind of way about your energy. But I feel like some of you are doing better to begin the year at playing it, at working smarter, not harder, okay? But there are some areas drawn to this reading, depending, who need to be careful not to burn oneself out by overworking, okay? Because your natural hardworking way of being as an Aries leaves you motivated to and hungry for more, right? More achievements, bear with me, more success, more money, all the meanwhile. But find the balance in it all. But we also have the pendulum card, so you could be predictive in nature. I feel like certain answers, decisions are coming to be in regards to the future of your career, the future of your finances even. But I do feel like, okay, an important answer. It could be an approval once again for something of importance for you, or it could be an answer in regards to some clarity. Interesting. But I do feel like being drawn to this reading, you have fluctuating income. This could be due to your business or your day-to-day job or jobs. You could find that one big lump sum does flow in or get deposited to your account at a certain point throughout the month, and this needs to be utilized in a wise manner, okay? But it feels like, although you are receiving answers, there's part of you throughout the month that feels a bit indecisive. You could be helping other people through your work who are a bit indecisive in regards to their own life, their own situation at hand. But Spirit's saying you're going to be able to come up with creative solutions if you trust your intuition and just take it a hot second. and look within or examine what's at hand, because I feel like you're going to need to come up with certain new strategies or one important one throughout the month in order to see things progress in the way they're meant to. It feels like entrepreneurs drawn to the reading, your business is taking a true turn in the right direction for oneself. It feels like it's changing while you're changing through it all. But I do feel like some of you working a day-to-day job or jobs maybe gifted a business idea right through your thoughts or your dreams, a level of inspiration from spirit, so you can just take off towards that independence, right? Truly embodying this Nine of Coins way of being. But I feel like you're blossoming through your work and something's growing exponentially, okay? Something's, it may feel like in comparison, something's not growing as quickly as the past, or it could be growing a little bit quicker, but depending on your situation. But I feel as if Spirit's saying everything's taking place, everything's even being delayed, and everything's progressing and growing at a destined pace, okay, in divine timing. But I do feel like some of you are thinking about seasonal work, job change, potentially. You may be wanting to switch things up if you don't love where you work or who you work with. And it could be more so for you in regards to switching up your living situation or another investment. Let's pull from the Gilded deck to continue. But yeah, finished work. I feel like there's a beauty, a refreshing feeling coming from you finishing up a project, checking things off your to-do list, and just being done with it, right? Even if you do enjoy your work all the meanwhile, or whatever tasks are at hand. And some of you thinking about and even preparing for retirement. And I also feel like your good looks are coming into play when you're working, or potentially more so in regards to you needing to implement some self-care to keep up with your good looks or just feel better about oneself. But look at that, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it is a month where the extra money feels quite gratifying all the meanwhile. And I feel like people are, treating you well. People are gifting you. People are paying attention. People's attention is helping something grow, or it's helping you thrive and receive more success all the meanwhile. I do feel like those of which, especially if you're empathic, cleanse your energy. This is going to be essential for you throughout the month. It'll help you produce and develop in an easier manner. Okay, it will help relieve you of that heaviness that you potentially picked up from one, if not multiple people, even if they were, even if they're a good person. I don't know why that's coming through. What else do we have? Flopping onto the ground, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so Spirit's pushing you at a certain point, bear with me as I pick it up, to release any negative thoughts in regards to your finances moving forward, your future success. I do feel as if there's a push to reevaluate how you're spending your money. It could be some bad habits, overindulging, doing it with certain levels of spending, okay? So it's important to treat oneself and to purchase what is needed at this time, and even a little bit of what you want, but don't overdo it, okay? Any lack of hope, I need to release that, okay? It feels like there's multiple spirits surrounding you and pushing you to recognize that you have a very wealthy future ahead for you. And, you'll be set up for retirement is what I'm hearing, and a lot of success for your career moving forward. It feels like something means a lot to you, whether it's financial investment or it's your business or your job. Something means the world to you, and this is putting an important touch onto what you create, develop, or just how you are in that environment, right? How you take care of it. And this is inspiring to one, if not multiple people, okay? What else do we have for Aries? The Four of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're being reminded that you're protected when it comes to your finances. You're protected when it comes to the future of whatever you decide to continue or embark upon, give birth to for your career. But I also feel like there's such an importance to when you decide to give oneself a chance to breathe, to sit in silence, to meditate, to rest, right? It's okay to, especially if you make your own schedule, to sleep in some days, okay? Or to take several days off throughout the month to rest, to heal, to recover. I, for whatever reason, feel as if some of which drawn to the reading do have healing energy, or you could be utilizing or thinking about someone else's healing energy. But I do feel as if when you're feeling anxious, when creating, developing, when accomplishing throughout the month, take a step away from whatever it is that you're trying to get done, okay? Because I do feel, whether it's tasks, work you're trying to get accomplished, because I really do feel like you need to come back in better energy, or just it could be more so the energy in that situation, right? That location. But I do feel like some of you are thinking about past change all the meanwhile, right? To whatever you have career-wise going on, what you dropped is what I'm hearing, as well in regards to the different living situations you've had. But I also feel like different job switch-ups are coming to mind in regards to, because Spirit needs to remind you for whatever reason that even those, they're saying, they're swearing, but even those jobs that weren't enjoyable, that were toxic even, to go to that extent, even, I want to say living situations, they all played into it, as I struggle to speak, into you having the knowledge, wisdom, experience, right? Skill sets, excuse me, acquired along the way, okay? And I feel like things are churning in the right direction for you throughout the month. I'm going to put this over here. Any changes you make to your budget or to your spending habits will benefit you greatly. But we have the King of Swords because, yeah, again, very talented, very skilled in just needing to tap into certain skill sets, or one in particular that you haven't used in a while, say from a past job, but also say there's certain obstacles or annoyances or just levels of uncomfortable energy, I want to say, in a living situation or that work environment. Flashback real quick in a simplistic manner to past living situation or multiple, where things weren't perfect, but you learned how to cope with it, right? Or it taught you a very important lesson or two. This will help you make the best until the best, or just make your way past this obstacle at hand, okay? Or multiple. Let's pull these down. I'm hearing you know what to do. You know what to do. But the Three of Wands for the center, because I really do feel like ships are coming in for you left and right. Things are working out for you in your favor, and Spirit's saying the clouds are clearing. It's a sense of you gaining a bit of clarity throughout the month in regards to, again, the future of your money and career. But I do feel as if there are certain moments throughout the month, okay, you're carrying yourself very properly or just very confidently. A taking charge way about your energy naturally as an Aries. But I do feel like there's certain moments where you're thinking about lack, okay? I don't have the perfect job for myself. I don't have the money I need for this or for that, or just for the security of my future. Some of you thinking about how you want something to pick up pace as far as growth and progression goes. But I do feel as if you will be reminded you're manifesting at this time, so you can't be focusing on what you lack. It's important to know what you need or what you desire, right? Or just get closer to figuring that out so that you can then get that perfect job, right? Move towards it, or, you know, make more money in one way, shape, or form, or set goals for oneself or one in particular. But overly focusing on this lack when there's so much abundance and success, abundance in general flowing in for you, right? Especially that extra money. You need to, again, keep it positive, optimistic, and just do what you got to do. The Page of Pentacles, because I do feel as if some of you are starting a new job throughout the month, but it could be more so in regards to the work you're presenting, throwing out there into the universe, and this playing into the overall wise vibe that people are picking up on. You being a bit of an old soul, I feel the need to say, being drawn to this reading. And there's strategy going into the moments where you choose to hold back and not show off, be a bit more humble, and then the moments when you decide to spread your feathers and show off a bit, right? Or a lot. And I do feel as if it's all tying into how intuitive you truly are at this point along your path. Yeah, look at that. The Three of Pentacles, because I do feel a vibe about your reading about your month, where certain levels of attention are flowing in to give you growth, success, reminding you of your potential, reminding you of the different ways that your business or your job can transform moving forward, or you can change through it all, okay? People are saying, Aries, you know what you're doing and you do it well. I'm hearing old school. Interesting. That may not be for all of you. What else do we have? The Seven of Wands. I really do feel as if you are just seeing a lot come towards you. Again, attention, opportunities, ideas from spirit. It feels like a lot of people need your skill set or skill sets, your products potentially, or product. It feels like people are just requiring a lot from you at work. Some of which drawn to the reading need to recognize that it's okay to say no to extra work, especially if it's not going to give you extra money, right? Or a chance to succeed more. I do feel as if boundaries are coming into play in certain ways, or need to, okay? But I do feel as if you are seeing oneself get the work done and do it well, okay? Buckling down, putting a bit of a creative touch onto what you wish to see successful. What else do we have? The Eight of Swords, because I do feel as if some of you feel quite trapped or limited in regards to a business situation, okay? In regards to a job location or just a contract at hand. I want to put that back. They're saying you're protected through it all. We do have the Six of Wands, absolutely beautiful. It's the month of January that gives you a sense of victory in certain ways where you just once felt a lack of which, okay? It's the praise, the compliments, the victory in the sense of money flowing in and success coming to be, again, a lot of growth, and you're feeling really good about it. But again, you just can't help but desire more. It's almost as if you're becoming more so hungry, once again, in regards to what you're receiving at this time. But I do feel as if there's a reminder that January is just a taste of the success for you, okay, throughout this specific year. And I do feel as if people know your name, okay, that's the vibe. It's spreading, okay? You could be feeling like a bit of a star throughout the month or being reminded you're meant to be one, okay? Let Aries show you what to do, or let Aries tell you how it is. Let Aries tell you a story. That's also the vibe, okay? Whether that's through your business, through your job, it could be more so with your coworkers. I just feel like you tell it and you tell it well. And I'm hearing you're on point. You're on point as you manifest throughout the month, okay? You manifest a ton. And I really do feel like you're easily connecting with people, drawing in people's attention, okay? Once again, and just getting what you need when you need it, okay? Or what you want. And I just feel as if it's a month where you're gaining levels of justice for past efforts, okay? Karma in a positive sense. And I just feel like all your efforts are quite evident and being appreciated by others, as again, there's extra money, expected income that's potentially fluctuating for oneself, but your independence is paying off, okay? Your knowledge, your wisdom, your experience, all coming into play. A very successful month, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your month, and I'll see you next time.